high-tech gadgets and how they can make our life pretty much a living hell sometimes. And I think the audience has some questions for all of our people. They're back on the stage from the entire show. Who has a question? You have a question? Stand on up. What's your name?
My name's Jessie.
Hi, Jessie. Which question?
I have a question. I want to know, how can I protect my cell phone from being hacked?
Well, realize that your cellular phones are essentially mini computers. They have hard drives, they have software, and the whole point behind them is that, obviously they're used for communications. But when you start accessing the internet, realize that whatever you download, or whatever attachments you open, could potentially, you could be installing a virus on your PC that allows that hacker to remotely control your phone. So as long as you're paying attention to what you're downloading, not accessing websites that may actually have viruses on them, then generally you should be in good shape.
That's good information because you never think of your cell phone as a computer. You think you're kind of safer than you would be on a laptop or a desktop. I do. I feel like I can't get hacked, my cell phone, so.
Well, what's happening is that your cellular phones are being used more and more for computing.
Yeah,
so the hackers have really changed their motivation, and now they're actually going after cellular phones because, you're storing personal data on them, your address book, sometimes credit card information. So they're going after cell phones more and more now.
Should people cover their picture little view hole on their home computers and on their cell phones? Should we cover that and only when we want to take a picture take it off?
You can actually go online right now and actually buy software that allows you to remotely control somebody else's phone and to monitor what they do. So the fact that this technology is out there readily available, I would be very careful about, your camera phones and how they really can be used to spy on you.
Okay. Next question. Anybody? What's your question?
Well, it's not a question, but this happened to me where one day I was on MySpace and someone sent me a message and they were like, oh, somebody stole your pictures. So they sent me the link to the website. So I went to that website and the girl, she took my pictures. And my name is Janelle, but the title was Corinne, so my name was Corinne. And then she had a whole bunch of my pictures, and she had friends too, and people leaving her comments saying, oh, you're pretty and stuff like that, and like picture comments and stuff. So I don't know what happened to that girl, but I don't know who took my pictures.
So she was like pretending to be you.
Yeah, and I don't know how to make other people do that, but it happens to people.
It's funny because I've heard of that, like with different celebrities, and they're like, no, it really is me. This really is my MySpace.
Yeah.
Haven't you seen that? Because other people pretend to be them.
Yep.
So that can happen to everybody. Thank you.
Yeah.
Anybody else? Question? You have a question?
My name is Katie, and I was wondering if Courtney's going to be going back to school.
Are you going to go back to
I will
school?
be going back. I just got an early release last year for 2 weeks, so.
But you're
I'll be
going to go back
next year.
Okay.
Hi, my question is for the young lady Karen. Since the man that upskirted you wasn't apprehended, are you afraid?
I tend to keep my shades closed a little bit more because I don't want people coming in on my privacy in my own home. I am a little bit afraid because, it can happen anywhere. It's just not going to happen at a zoo. You can be walking into town, so I'm a little bit afraid because of everything that happened. But, like I told Tyra, I'm not going to live my life in fear. I have to just keep living and act as if, nothing has ever happened. I am still my strong person.
Anybody else have a question? Yeah. Over. You have a question?
Okay. The one in the green, I want to just say to you that it took a lot of courage that guy didn't have a gun or a knife. And I just want to say, praise the Lord for you and be safe.
Any other questions? Anybody have anything to say? Anyone? What about down there? Down there? You have something? What's your name?
I'm Raquel. Hi. So are you gonna get video cameras installed in your house, or have you done something like that, or what's your next step?
We have looked into doing video cameras at our house, and yeah, we probably will. The calls have slowed down a lot since we've come to the media. It's been very helpful. However, I still feel like they could come unexpectedly, like they say in their messages, so we're going to be prepared for that.
Okay. And Robert, what do you think is the most important thing that we can take away from today?
Well, I think that you need to realize that in the modern world, with technology the way it is, that there really is no privacy left. And so whatever it is that you do out in public, you need to know that somebody may be paying unwanted attention to you. So be careful what you do when you're out and about, that you're not taking risque photos and they end up on the web. Know that your cellular phones or this technology that we use, it can be hacked and it can be used to spy on you. So learn more about it. Learn more about how to secure it. Password protect your cellular phones, your PCs. And know that, again, privacy really is an illusion at this point, and become as familiar as you possibly can with all these different technologies and how to keep them secure.
Okay, thank you. We'll be right back.